Talk us through why you've built this sandy waste area for us.
Yeah, Andy, there was three main reasons why we built the sandy waste area. The first being we were having real difficulty growing any sort of grass in this area. I don't know if you remember, but we did encourage the sort of water cooch to come in, but with the high tidal flows and the brackish water coming in, it was killing the grass and leaving bare ground. The second reason there, Andy, is probably like it was a really boring sort of plain area. It offered no aesthetic appeal, whereas now I think it looks so much better and complements the rest of the course. Yeah, the third reason, Andy, with the bare ground, any balls flying through here would just fly straight into the conservation area and potentially lose balls. So with the area now, like it's got a lot more potential to hold up balls and stop from being penalised, getting from a playability point of view, getting a penalty shot or even a lost ball, which will help with speed of play also.
Hey guys, Andy Meldrum here. So what do I need to know now that the sandy waste area is open? So first thing, you can actually just play your ball as it lies. I've rolled into the sandy waste area here, and because this is not a bunker, none of those bunker rules apply. So here in the sandy waste area, I can ground my club, I can take a little practice swing, I can even remove loose impediments from behind the ball, and then I can simply play it as it lies. Okay, so what happens if my ball clears the sandy waste area and makes its way down into the conservation area? Let's find out. Okay, so unfortunately here, my ball has gone past the red and green markers into the conservation zone, which, as we all know, is a no play zone. So I'm going to be taking a drop. Now previously, we would take this drop within 2 club lengths of the conservation zone, but this has changed, and this is probably the most important thing you need to know. Because the whole sandy waste area is now a red penalty zone, you don't actually drop in the sandy waste area. And you wouldn't want to, because dropping in here means your ball could plug in the sand. So in consultation with Golf Australia, they've recommended to us that we make this whole area a red penalty zone so that you drop outside the penalty area. So that's what we're going to do. Come on up. As you can see, the boundary is marked by red pavers here, indicating that this whole area to the right hand side of the cart path is a red penalty area. What that means is we take our drop outside that penalty area. Now, I don't have to drop on the path, we get relief from that. And so I'm going to be taking my drop at the nearest point of relief, adjacent to the point of entry to the penalty area, which is about here. So, making sure I take full relief from the cart path, I take my drop, and then we can play. Now Stu, I noticed there's no rakes in here, so how exactly does this area sort of play and get maintained?
Yeah, Andy, it's important to remember that it isn't actually a bunker and therefore there's no rakes or anything. It is actually a red penalty area, so it's like hitting into one of our garden beds or wetlands. There's no guarantee of a perfect lie. We'll maintain it. Having said that, we will maintain it on a regular basis, week to week. We'll probably rake it, fix up any washouts, remove any rocks, which will get less over time, and we'll mow the grass.
And when players are exiting the area, what should they always remember to do?
It's always good etiquette for players to smooth out any large divots or footprints as they leave the area.
So Stu, we've got that first phase open for play, but I can see you and the guys are still doing some work on this second stage. Talk me through this bit.
Yeah, Andy, if you remember, this was the old wasteland, so we're still doing some shaping in that here at the moment. We'll turf these mounds and spread the sand around. We have actually installed a drain through the centre of it, so it'll keep the area completely dry. We've also got another pipeline from the existing pit that was down the bottom there that will help lower the lake levels in high rain events. So I think the area will look quite spectacular once it's all finished. We'll have that open in the next month or so.